Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome to the Audio Gents podcast, where we're discussing all things audio. I'm Enrico. People call me E, and I'm here with our co-host, our producer, Daisy. How's it going, bro?
It's going good. Going good in yourself, bro?
Oh, bro, really can't complain. It was a tough day at work, not gonna lie. That was crazy.
No, really, it was. It was. Yeah, carrying those things.
Yeah, I know.
On my back, bro.
Yeah, so listen, we had to carry these giant cabinets because okay, so we both work in a music and high-tech PA store. So we were moving stock, and now these cabinets had to go. They were going to other branches, but we had to move them. They weren't light.
No, they wouldn't.
It was heavy.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Okay,
No.
but so I've sent you a link, right?
Yeah.
And I really want to talk about this because Shure, who are the masters behind the SM57 and SM58, which we all know and love dearly,
Yeah.
they're debuting the Nexadyne dynamic vocal microphones with dual transducer technology.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to put all these links down below, but really I highly recommend checking out these mics. I'm most likely going to put pics of the mics up on screen as well, and everything that we do discuss will be up. But yeah, no, the microphone is, look at it.
No ways. This mic reminds me of, what's it, the Austrian audio? Is it the OD303?
Yes, the OD303 and the OD505. I actually wanted to talk about it later, but let's dive into it now.
Yeah.
So for everyone who doesn't know, just search up the Austrian audio OD505, and Daisy, please just tell them how this microphone looks, because it blew my mind when I saw it.
Oh, damn. This is sick, yeah. This is insane. It's you need to look at it yourself, because there's literally no words. This thing is next level.
No, because it's got that hollow body design, because it's a super cardioid from what I understand. Is it the OD505 or the OD303? Is the 505 the hybrid dynamic which takes 48V?
Yeah. So basically, it's it combines all the advantages of a dynamic microphone with the tonal finesse of a condenser microphone. So yeah, basically, it's a dynamic microphone. Doesn't need 48 volts for phantom.
Wait, really, it doesn't need it?
No, I mean,
I want to. What I'm seeing from the 303 is the 303 doesn't require phantom from what I see here.
Let's see.
Does the OD505?
I'm looking
active dynamic vocal microphone. Yes, this is the exact mic I'm talking about. It's a super cardioid design. If you look at the transducer and it's on pegs. So it's such a strange looking microphone.
It is. It's something definitely out of the ordinary. I wouldn't really. It looks cool.
But okay.
It looks cool.
Back to the Shure mics. So from what I've read about them, they're made to minimize handling noise because of the dual transducer technology. I'm pretty sure that's the gist of it. I would love to actually get one in, plug it in, and see how it sounds.
Yeah.
Because from the looks of it, they're coming out with wireless handhelds as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at this
might
now.
actually be it might be a game changer when it comes to Shure's versatility. Because Shure's microphones have always just been grand.
It has been, and and just the build quality of the Shure microphones, any Shure microphone, whether it's the SV200, SV100, the SM57, the build quality is just, it's nice. That's I only have that word now. Nice.
Yeah, it's just nice.
It is insane.
But-
and now I'm looking at the photos now. It seems, as you said, they're coming out with the wireless regime now. As well for the Nexadyne. And I think, as you said, it's gonna be a game changer. But I don't know the price point. That's
the price point, because like Shure, for their quality and for their standard, like they are middle of the range, but it's still like beyond most people's like price point in terms of like where I'm standing. Like I can't go buy 5 SM57s just for fun.
yeah.
Yeah, so the Nexadyne Dynamic Microphone XLR, wireless capsules are available. Okay, I've got a price here in euros and in dollars. Okay, so
Let's do a quick conversion.
$299 US dollars. That's looking at about like $4,000 here, like plus minus, I assume.
About 5,500 rand.
Okay, I was pretty far off.
5,500 rand. I mean, that, to be honest, that's not bad compared
It's not the worst.
Compared to the SM7B.
Yes,
That
true.
that is like what 10 and a half. You know,
Yeah,
it's about $5,000 short, right? But still,
and while the SM7B has become like the standard for like podcast and broadcast recording,
exactly, yeah.
but it's something I am hoping for. Like Rode is making some absolutely massive strides in what they're doing. I mean, the pod mic and the pod mic USB. The pod mic USB sounds absolutely glorious.
Yes, no, it does 100%. I actually wanna. I can't wait for the whole thing to be set up at work, because then we'd be able to hear how it sounds properly on a proper. Not saying that we don't have proper mics, but you know.
Yeah, and for those of you listening, we have a lot planned for the Audio Gents. Like, this is only episode 1, and we're planning on getting our hands on some higher quality gear than what we have access to, reviewing it, and then like presenting it to you guys as something you can look into, like with your next audio purchase. So that's something we're really excited about, just to bring forward and elevate like the content that we can create.
Even though we're sounding crystal clear and crispy, it's gonna be even
but that's
better.
just what we do. We're just good at what we do.
Exactly, and then also with the after editing, it's gonna.
Yeah, I know a lot of after editing.
Yeah. Do you know when you said we can record it at home, right, in our home studios?
Yeah.
I for the life of me, I thought tomorrow is the day that is gonna be like. I thought tomorrow was Wednesday. I thought tomorrow was Wednesday.
Really?
And I'm checking. Hey, it's actually Monday today. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We still have a day to edit and get things ready, make people hyped up for the episode.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to we're gonna build a cult following. Like, I want so many people behind us, like supporting what we do. But I don't want to get like too far off topic. So what I would love to talk about, I mean, having a cult following is like pretty cool. But what I would love to talk about is the stuff Rode just came out with. Rode has now come out with their wireless Me system, which is like just these two like battery-sized receiver and transmitter, which both have microphones that you can plug straight into your phone and comes like with app control.
The app control just baffles me, because the lookout technology is now evolving. Because
so like just like little short content and short little snippets, just to be like, hey, look at this cool thing that's come out.
And then so it's. I'm actually looking at the wireless Me now. Crystal clear audio quality. I mean, that's standard for Rode,
Yeah, no, Rode's always been banger when it comes to doing anything. I mean, okay. Let's talk about like the elephant in the room when it comes to talking about Rode, which is the NT series.
Yeah.
Which to this day, I used an NT2A once in my life. And it has always been a microphone I've strived to have for myself.
Do you know, I never owned a Rode product because I was like, these things are quite expensive. But I'm actually really considering getting me the NT1 SIG. The signature
Yes,
series.
the signature series.
Yeah, when we get more in, I'm actually going to put one on my staff account. It's going to break the bank for a few months, but it's all worth it.
No, it's worth it. It's worth it.
It'll be worth it. And I'm also thinking about upgrading my interface as well as my...
let's break it down for the people listening. Like, run me through your setup.
So
let's tell the people what's happening.
So basically, I got the studio in a box about a year ago, I think. That's not the Pro; it's the normal studio in a box. So it came with two reference monitors, the 1924 audio interface, the microphone, headphones, and it came with the Keystation 49 Mark II or Mark III.
That's not bad. The headphones, I'm assuming that, because funny enough, I bought the same thing. So we're using the same. Yeah, we're using the same microphones at the moment, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's
I lost my train of thought. Okay, and I'm back on it. The headphones, those were the HDH40s.
Yes, the HDH40s. Yeah.
I was so sad. I had my HDH40s for like 4 years. And literally last year, December, with me traveling around with them the whole time, they gave in. I was engineering for this like one festival.
Yeah.
And I was driving up and down between Johannesburg and Soweto constantly. And I was driving with all my gear every day.
Damn.
And my headphones gave out at like day 4.
Shit.
And I was actually really, really sad about that.
Oh my goodness. And it's funny enough. Since I have the studio in a box, I've never tried the HDH40s.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean, before I got the studio in a box, I bought the RH200s, the studio headphones.
Okay, fair enough.
So I was like, you know what? Do I really want to, try the HDH40s? But just explain to me how did it sound when it was working?
Okay, so bear in mind, these were the first like studio headphones that I'd ever owned.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, being M Audio, the closed back design that it is, you can imagine the bass is always brilliant. It's crispy. It was not crispy. It was boomy. It was there. I did feel that it didn't portray the highs and like, the more like tinny frequencies up in the top range, as well as like the Sennheisers that I'm wearing now.
Yeah.
But for like a starter, like intro level headset, the HDH40s are brilliant, and they are mad comfortable. They hug your head tight.
Now, I mean, I still have the HDH40s, and we actually use it for church to listen back to the sound. And
okay.
It's actually quite comfortable. I mean, the setup we have at church is not really that great. It's very, I won't explain.
It gets the job done.
It gets the job done. It definitely gets the job done. And the way it, even though it's not a great setup, the headphones actually it sounds decent. The HH40s actually feel, as you said, very comfortable. It sits nicely around the ears, So I actually want to give that a try, but not now, but the next.
Yeah, I've listened to like a lot of your beats, and you have some really fucking great bass lines.
Yes.
Like, jump on those HDH40s, just slam them on like on your phone or something when you want to do some reference listening.
Yeah.
and just listen to what your mix translates to on a pair of HDH40s.
Yeah, because it was funny enough. Before I got the RH200s, I was using the Red Dragon gaming headphones, and I was like, "This sounds great. The bass is great." And then I took my laptop to work once, and one of my colleagues had the RH200s, and I listened to it. I'm like, oh my goodness, what did I miss? What was I missing? Why didn't I get this sooner? Because I heard everything. I heard the highs, the lows, the mids. The bass. It's
Yes.
That's what put me on to getting the RH200s, and then I was like, okay, let me, because I need a whole setup. I can't just get headphones and not have anything else. So that's what I did. I got the studio in a box, and that's where my proper journey began. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's always like, I can imagine for everyone, because you've just described how it was for you when you discovered what a really good pair of headphones sounded like. So for our listeners, down in the comments, tell us what your first pair of like headphones that made you go, whoa, now this is audio. Like 100%. Let us know, because mine, they were the HDH40s.
Yeah. But this is, I'm glad that I actually got the everything, the studio, the reference monitors, the interface, the mic. I'm just glad I got it, because I wouldn't be where I am now without them.
If you could pick, like, if your house was on fire and you could only save one piece of audio gear, what would it be?
That is a good question. I would, I would definitely take my interface, because that's actually a very hard question.
That's your heartbeat.
My interface is everything. You can get the monitors and everything else later, but still,
the interface.
The interface is basically the heart of the setup. It needs it to run. It needs everything. It needs the interface. You need the interface to run everything.
That's funny. I've had same thing with the HDH40s, because the studio in the box came with the 192/4.
Yeah, I have the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw me bring mine to work the other day.
Yeah.
And that little thing I've had since 2020. Yeah.
And it's lasting.
It's lasting. The pots are a bit scratchy. She's getting old, and I do need to upgrade.
Yeah, it's weird, because my pots is now starting to sound a bit scratchy as well. When I turn up the volume,
yes, it's exactly, it's my volume and my gain knob.
Yeah.
That are getting hella scratchy.
Yeah. Because I was thinking,
I want to see, if I open it up, is it just some dust that's getting in between the connections of the pot that's causing it to scratch? Because when you're not adjusting it, it sounds fine for me.
Yeah. For me as well, sometimes it scratches, sometimes it doesn't scratch. But I think it's just, I don't know. Because mine is quite dusty, so the dust could also play a big part in everything.
No, I remember being in college, and for extra credit, you could go to the studios and help do maintenance on consoles and shit. And a lot of the times we would go into the studio and just press buttons and turn knobs just to get that dust out of the connection, because you'd hear it scratchy, and then you turn it 12 times and press the button 16 times or whatever. There's a magic number, and boom, no more scratchiness.
That is crazy. Because I am still currently thinking about upgrading my interface to one of the Focusrites. Because that is the in thing now. Everybody's getting the Focusrite. You hardly see someone buying a M audio. It's everybody gets either the Solo or the 2i2.
Well, Focusrite, the Scarlett series, they've kind of been the leading interface for a long time.
Yeah, it has been. for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, because you meet a lot of people and you can ask them like, oh, what interface do you have? And I would bet like for like entry level producers and like engineers who like are recording and stuff, 70 to 80% of them will have a Scarlett, whether it's the Solo or the 2R2, like you said.
Yeah. Also, another thing on the topic of the playback and the headphones and all that. Yeah. It's funny because you make music and you listen to it. You make music the night before, and it always sounds different the morning after. You think it's fire, and you wake up the next morning and it's like, oh no, this
and
is
it's trash
bags. but also it's weird because the way the music sounds in your monitors, your headphones, it doesn't necessarily sound the same in the car, because you hear a totally different dynamic in the car. It's like you hear too much bass, or you don't hear too much bass, or you hear too much highs and mids, and it's weird.
Bro, whenever I'm doing reference listening, the car test is always the one I fear the most, because my mixers never translate well in a car.
No, definitely not. But, I mean, sometimes it does, because but and then also sometimes it doesn't, and then you're like, oh, now I have to go back, and now I have to do it again. I have to make the levels right. It's not that easy to take your tower and put it in a car. No.
So you could sit in the car with your laptop and like live mix.
Yeah, yes, no, that is like the recent song that I made. The 808s was way too heavy in the car, and I'm like, what how? Like it was soft in my ears and soft in my reference monitors, but not in the car. The car was like, nah, fam, the 808s is gonna break. It's gonna break the speaker.
What bass really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always fun. Like, I remember doing a few of my first like mixes, and like listening back, those mixes are trash. And there's a lot of mixes that I've done lately where the next morning I've listened to them. I'm like, what were you thinking?
Yeah, no, really. Sometimes I'm excited to hear how it sounds in the morning, or I'm just dreading, because sometimes I can hear that I'm not really feeling it. And then I don't know. But then on that topic of not really feeling it, you know how much unfinished projects I have, because once I make it, then I'm like, I don't really feel this one, and I start a new project from over again, even though that could have been could have been
the one that set you off.
Exactly.
Story of my life. Like, just looking at my desktop right now, I can count them. I probably don't have half as much as you, because you're constantly producing new music. Like, every morning you come up to me with a new track.
You know, I'm looking now through my folder with all the FLPs and the tracks.
Yeah.
Some of these project file names is quite questionable.
Okay, hold on. What's the best one that you can pull up?
Let me look through it. Okay, some of them are okay. Some of them make sense, right? Okay, one of them is
I don't know if I have to bleep that
out. Another one is weird.
I'm pretty sure I've got a track called Weird somewhere.
And then the other one is Bro What?
Is that a
that's
Bro
that's
What?
Called Bro What? And then there's another one above that one called Bro You.
Brother Ew.
Brother and the one below that is called Brew. And in another one, Battle Bus. Oh, what?
Battle Bus.
Battle Bus. What? Just
I need to go into like my session templates, and my reverb bus I'm gonna rename it now to Battle Bus.
Battle Bus.
The Battle Bus.
Oh my word! And then the list, and then there's just There's one that's just this one that's called load shedding, right?
I bet you made that like on a nice sunny day
Yeah.
with no electricity.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, we have an inverter here, but I mean, I don't think I would make, because this thing charged the inverter. My PC's charged it, so I probably just heard load shedding. Like, okay, let me name it load shedding.
Let me name it load shedding. Okay, fair.
And then there's another one above that one called al. What?
Okay, so as a producer, do you have like a favorite plugin? Is there a plugin or like a few of them, if there are, that you will, or if I open one of your productions, what is a plugin I will always see?
So you would always see Nexus. I don't know if you heard of Nexus.
Not really. I haven't produced in FL at all.
Yeah, but this is a plugin called Nexus. So essentially, there's a whole bunch of sounds on there. There's arpeggios, there's bass lines. Not one shots, but you can, bass. And then there's
so like samples.
Samples basically, but not essentially like samples like with the these pianos, these trumpets, saxophones.
All right.
Yeah, so it's basically like a tone bank essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. So I usually get my melodies and chord progressions. I use one of the things, and yeah, that's one of the things I use. I used to use Purity, but it didn't sound so authentic. Didn't sound. I mean, some of them do. Some of them did. It sounded authentic, but not that much.
Have you ever been disappointed by a plugin that you were like really excited about? Like you read up on it, downloaded it, and then it absolutely ruined your day?
100%, for instance. Well, I didn't really download any plugins. External plugins. Well, I did download Deja Vu from Somatics.
Okay.
It was okay. But usually what I do is I just use the stock plugins in here. So my favorite go-to plugins for the EQ of the drums, or the bass line, the chords. I use the Fruity Parametric EQ2.
Okay.
That's my favorite. And then the Fruity Convolver for the reverb on the snare, or the rim shot, or the clap. Because I used to use Fruity, is it Reverb too? But yeah, I just decided to use Convolver because it looked easier to me to use.
Is that something, because I know I'm a big victim of it, does how a plugin looks influence like
yes,
your decision on it?
Yes, because what I do is if I want to search for
when we legally buy the plugins.
Yeah, when we legally buy the plugins, please
don't pirate anything.
Don't pirate anything. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. But yeah, as I said, I don't and then the plugins I do download is free. I don't pirate them.
Yeah, a shout out Somatics.
Yeah, shout out to Somatics. They really came in clutch,
yeah,
with all my music making one shots,
Yeah, I mean, like, just off the top of my head, some like cool places that you guys can like go find some free plugins. Plugin Boutique has some really good plugins, and a lot of them for free. Blue Cat Audio has a lot. I'll list some down below, and I'll definitely make notes of them to bring them up in the next episode, and we can like talk heavy plugins in the next episode.
Yeah. Yo, that is actually crazy. I'm now on Plugin Boutique. They have everything here.
Yeah, no, they got a lot. Plugin Boutique is pumping.
What? Complete collection. What? That is mad.
Okay, how do you feel? Because something that I saw, SSL is introducing a new dynamic EQ plugin, and it's the company's first ever dynamic EQ. So basically, when the dynamic is like pushed in, then yes, when the dynamic mode's on, the attack, release, and threshold parameters become active. But when the dynamic mode's like not active, then it's a full parametric EQ with a piano roll, so you can match your EQ, like your frequencies, to the notes.
I'm looking at it now. This is like next level technology.
Bro, SSL has, like, you cannot bash SSL.
Not at all.
I don't care who you are, I will die on this hill. You cannot bash SSL.
But to be honest, I've never owned an SSL like interface or anything like that. But
neither have I. I've worked on one SSL product in my entire life, and that was a SSL 3000G Plus, which was in the SABC.
Okay.
That was, I worked on that SSL, and just out of the EQs and compressors on the console alone, I was blown away. I can't say that word. That's gonna be a nice little bleep.
That's gonna be a nice.
I can't say that word.
I mean, that's the beauties of editing, eh?
It is.
You can say a whole bunch of words and then just hear beep 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 beep. Your X-Dyne EQ is available now in several formats, including VST2, VST3, AAX, and AU. As part of the SSL Complete and Complete Access subscription from $14. That's about. I'm gonna see quickly.
Yeah, it's not the worst price range.
Not
because I mean, what Waves is what now? I was looking at Waves earlier.
It's like 275 in a month. That's
not bad.
Not bad at all. That is damn.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, Waves Ultimate is $20 a month. Okay, I need to ask you, how do you feel about like the new subscription plugin services? Because Waves, you used to be able to buy once off, and now they've changed it to subscription based.
To be, I don't really, I don't really think that's for me. From owning it to now paying a monthly subscription, why? Why would you? Why?
Yeah, they piss off a lot of their like consumer base, because I was living with my landlord was a producer himself, and he had bought Waves like years back, and when they changed to subscription, he uninstalled all of his Waves plugins, and he was like, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, you said so. Because I was trying to figure out now, where did I hear that story before? And then I realized that you said it in the beginning,
Yeah.
But no, that is... I mean, why change it? If you bought it, why change it to a subscription? Because I mean, what I would think, right? You buy it, and then that's you bought it, you don't need to pay anything. But for them to say, hold on, now you have to, even though you bought it, you have to pay a monthly subscription. No.
Yeah, I mean, like, at least give an option to like the people that did buy it, that all the plugins that they did buy are still accessible to them, but if they want the newer plugins, then they'd have to pay monthly. Don't take everything away.
No.
I don't know if they changed it, though. I remember that being the case. I don't know if they changed it for people who did buy it previously.
Yeah.
But if they did, just like let us know. Like if anything we say is incorrect or like we're being dum-dums, just let us know, because we're open to learning and we're just here to have fun and talk about like things that we like.
Yeah.
Okay. To like end off on our first episode of the Audio Gents, I just want to step up and say thanks to everyone who's here for episode 1. We're going to build a cult. We're going to take over the audio industry. And
100%.
we're just going to be top of we're going to be top of the food chain.
Definitely. We're going to be top of the food chain.
Yeah. To everyone that's listening, stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming in. We've got reviews. We've got short content. We're going to be doing long content and explanations, tips and tricks, little Q&As.
100%.
And if you're lucky, might convince our producer friend over here to give us some sneak peeks into his unreleased tracks.
100%. I'm happy to do that.
And that's going to be the end of episode 1 of the Audio Gents.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.